In the previous video, we created an automation that took a topic, an audience, and a purpose and turned it into an outline for an article. And we've got a folder here on Drive for those outlines. We've got 3 of them. We've got one on mackerel, one on potato farming, and one on Spanish tapas bars. So let's go over to N8N and we'll create an automation that can turn those into an article. I'm going to start off with a trigger, and I'm going to put in an on-form submission, because what we can do is we can grab the article ID from one of the articles. So this one is on the mackerel fishing, and authentication none, form title, enter the article ID, and then the form element, the only form element is article ID. Okay, and it's a text input. So let's test that trigger. Okay, it comes up. I'm going to paste in that mackerel article ID and submit. That's worked successfully. So let's pin that so we haven't got to keep pasting it in while we're testing. Now, in order to work on that article, we have to go and get it. So we need to use a docs and get document. So we have the operation get. We need to put the document ID. We get that from the on-form submission. Here's the article ID. So we'll drag that in. It's just a test. Okay, that was successful. You can see the outline in here, mackerel fishing. And then we need to do something with this. And so this is the point where I'm going to insert an AI agent. Let me just close this and see. Right. Now, we need to attach AI to it, and we've done local AI already. I'm going to just show you this example automation using Open Router. So I'm going to search for an Open Router chat model. Here we are. And I have my Open Router account, and I'm going to use ChatGPT 4.1 Mini. The reason being it's extremely cheap, and if I was doing this for an actual website, I would probably pick one of the Claude models, but that will cost more. So I'm going to just select the GPT Mini, and then we can decide what we want this agent to do. And in fact, what I want this agent to do is to expand on the outline. Let me just see, let's give this a name. We'll call it outline to article. Okay, and let's go back into that AI agent. Now we want to define the prompt, and we can use some of this information over here from the input. Okay, I'm going to open up the expression and pull this window open so I can work a little bit better. I'm not going to type it all in manually, but I'll just show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to organize this so that I have sections within this prompt. It makes it easier for me to see and understand. If you are familiar with HTML, you'll recognize the opening of something and the closing of something with this /, and we can use the same for this prompting. And I'm going to put instructions as well. Let me just copy that, paste it, and then we'll put a / in. Okay, so the outline, we want to insert the outline in this section so that when we come down to the instructions, we can refer to it, and the instructions will know that because we've marked the outline up here as outline, that's what we're referring to. Now, the outline was brought into the automation using the get document. In fact, let's just go back over there a minute and we'll change the name of that. Let's change that to get outline. Okay, and we'll go back into the automation. So let's have a look at this. We've got the outline. The outline is coming from the get outline node. So I'm going to drag that content in, and you can see as I drag it in over here, the result is that the prompt is being built on this side. We've got the outline. There is the outline from the drive. That is the end of the outline, and then we're going to have the instructions on what exactly we want to do. Now I'm going to upload the complete prompt into a resource to this video. So if you want to download the exact prompt that I'm using, you can do. It's a good starting point, and I would say starting point because you can tweak it. Okay, let's paste in the instructions. So you're a content writer, expand this outline. Before expanding, extract the top 5 lines, topic, audience, purpose. Now the reason I've got top 5 lines is if you look at the documents, we spaced these out. So that's 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line. So I want to extract those 5 lines, just tell the AI the top 5 lines have these topic, audience, purpose. And then use these for tone, then expand the rest of the outline. Task, expand each main section and bullets. Use SEO titles for each section and remove section numbering if present. That's because these have these numbers here and I don't really want those in the final article. Add a sentence describing what the introduction for that section should be. So under habitat and distribution, we want a sentence there describing what that section is about, and then take the ideas in the bullets and expand them so there are 4 to 5 bullets in each section. We just want to make a slightly bigger outline. And once that's in, let's execute the step and see what happens if it works. Okay, that workflow executed successfully. If we open it, we can see the outline over here. Now, if you want to look at that more carefully while you are testing, what I would suggest you do is write that file to a Google Docs. So we're going to create a document. I'm going to put it into the outlines and I'm going to call it test. And then I'm going to add another docs. And in this one, we are going to update that document. So create a document. We have the document ID. We're going to update it. And we want to update it with the text from the expand outline. That is already run. You can see the little check mark. So I can just click on this to run this one. That'll create the document. And then this one will write to the document whatever that expand the outline created for us. So there it is, test. Let's open it and have a look. And I'm going to just cut that and we'll paste it as markdown so we can actually see it. Okay, so we have the topic, audience, purpose at the top. We have a title. This has been expanded. So why mackerel matter to fishermen, understanding its commercial and ecological value. If we go over to the original outline, you can see intro, why mackerel matters to fishermen. So this has been expanded and those 2 bullet points have been expanded to a lot more information. Next section, comprehensive species overview. We've got several bullet points there. There we have species overview. So we've basically got an outline that is a little bit better. I'm going to move that one to trash, come back here, and I'm going to delete this connection. I'll leave it there just in case we want to connect it again for testing. So we have a better outline to write the article, and we're going to use another AI agent. And this one, again, we're going to define it below. Let's call this one write article. And let's make sure it's connected up. Yeah, and we're going to add Open Router again. I'll show you how much this costs with Open Router when we are through. Again, use GPT 4.1 mini. It's the cheap option just for testing. Okay. And let's open up that so that we can create the prompt. I'm going to switch to expression, open this so we have the full editing window. And the first bit of this prompt, I'm going to just paste it in and read it to you. You're an expert content writer who turns structured outlines into complete, polished, SEO-friendly articles for the web. You will receive an outline as JSON. Now, the outline is coming from the expand the outline, and that's the output from that. So we're going to just drag that in. And then let's come down a little bit more. And the next bit I'm going to paste in for you. Your task, read and understand the outline. Use all relevant information in the outline to write a complete article of around 2,000 to 3,000 words. Now, by specifying you want that 2,000 to 3,000 doesn't mean you're going to get it. Chances are it's probably going to be 1,500 or something. But by specifying that, you are giving it an idea that this is the sort of size article you want. If you don't specify that, you'll probably get a 600-700 word article. So play around with it, test it yourself. And you may change or add headings and subheadings if it improves clarity or flow. Going to paste in a bit more of the prompt. So writing style and structure. Write in clear, natural English suitable for a general audience. Use an engaging, helpful tone that sounds like a human expert. Break up each section into 1 to 5 short paragraphs to improve readability. Do not use more than 1 to 2 bullet lists in the entire article. And add examples or simple explanations where they help beginners understand the concepts. And then we have an SEO section. Let's paste that in. So SEO requirements: create a concise, compelling SEO title, maximum 60 characters that reflects the main topic. Identify 5 relevant SEO keywords or key phrases based on the outline. Write a persuasive meta description, maximum 160 characters, that encourages clicks, and naturally incorporate the main keywords into the article without keyword stuffing. Now, the final bit of this is a little bit technical because we're going to put in a little bit of JSON code, but I am going to sort of write it out here so that we can explain what is going on. And so I'm going to just put a section in here: output format critical. Output this exact JSON structure, no text before, after, and none of these blocks. This bit here just simply means to return raw JSON only, not markdown code formatting around it, because sometimes it could return formatting around it in markdown, and this here is markdown, so we want to avoid that altogether. And then we need to insert the JSON. Now, the way JSON works is the entire JSON code is enclosed in these curly brackets. You can see if I just type in one of those curly brackets, it's actually putting them both in, so I can enter the code in here. We're going to create a template. This is the template that we want the output in, and the reason we're doing this is so that we can take out the SEO title, we can take out the keyword, we can take out the meta description, and we can take out the full article all separately, because this article writer is creating all of those things, and we don't want them all in the same document, so we want to be able to extract them one by one. And the way this works is that we can state something that we want. So the first thing we want is an SEO title, and we put that into quotes, and then that is separated by a colon. We only need 1 colon, and then we have another pair of quotes here, and this is where the SEO title is going to be inserted. So we could just say add the SEO title here. That comment there is more for you. We don't actually need to include it for the AI agent to understand. It knows what we're trying to do. The next thing we want to do is add keywords. So we've got the keywords in there, colon, and then keywords are added inside an array. And an array is just a collection of items. Arrays are denoted by these square brackets, and then inside that we will have keyword 1, comma, keyword 2. So at the end of this, in fact at the end of that first line we need a comma, end of this line a comma, and then we want the meta description, colon, and then just to give you an example of the meta description, we can say insert the meta description here. Again, that is more for you than for the AI agent because it will know what to do. Just to space these out a little bit. And then the final one is the full article. And then we put properly formatted article in, oops, where are we? Formatted article in Markdown. Okay, so just to go over this again, what we've got is we've got the instructions on what we're going to write based on this outline. It's going to write a title, it's going to find keywords, it's going to write a meta description, and it's going to write an article, and we want it output as JSON format. You'll see what that means when we run it. But the JSON format is going to be enclosed in these curly brackets. It's going to include an SEO title that we can extract, keywords, meta description, and the full article. Let's close this and execute the step and see what happens. Okay, that's executed. So what we have here is the output, and you can see that we have SEO title there, mackerel fishing guide, species, techniques, market insights. Then we have a section in there called keywords, and then we'll have the meta description down here, and then we will have the full article down here. So that's all worked nicely. Now, in order to extract out those things individually, we need to add in something called an edit fields set. We have seen it before, and we created the fields in here. Now, what we can do with a mode is we can set it to JSON, and then if I open up as the expression, let's delete what is in there as the example, and we want the output from the right article. And over here on the right now, you can see it. You can see the JSON, the curly brackets opening. We have the SEO title, we have the SEO keywords, we have the SEO meta description, and we have the SEO full article. So if we execute this, there we go. We can see it as a table. There's the JSON. See it as a table. We have the SEO title, 5 keywords, the meta description, and the full article. And these are all variables now that we can take into the next stage of the automation. And the next stage of the automation is going to be to create a document, Docs, Google Docs, create a document, and the document is going to be inside articles. So we want to move these into the articles, and the title is going to be the edit field SEO title. Okay, and then we need to create another Docs, update, we'll call this one save article. So we have document, update. The document ID is coming from this create a document, so we'll drag that in, and then down here at the end we want to put in from the fields the full article. So you see how we can pull out individual keywords, we could pull out the meta description, we could pull out the article, and we pull out the SEO title. So that then is the full automation. Let's go over and have a look in the articles folder. There's nothing in there yet. Let's execute it. Okay, so that's executed successfully. Let's go over to our articles folder and we'll have a look at the article that it's produced. So I'm going to just cut and paste as markdown. Let's just have a look how many words it is. Right, 1374 words. Why mackerel matters to fishermen. Remember, the article was written for fishermen. Unlocking opportunity in high demand fishery. Then we have some bullets. Mackerel habitat. We have some more bullets there. And that's the completed article that we've created. So I've got some homework for you. When we are triggering this automation, we are asking for a single article ID, and we paste it in and it runs one article at a time. But what's to stop you, if you've got a drive with all your outlines in there, what's to stop you from doing them all at the same time, to read all the files in that outlines folder, create the articles and save them to the articles folder. And you could even move the completed outlines to, let's say, a process folder if you want. So have a go at doing that, and in the next video I'll go over a solution to it. And I'm aware that I didn't show you the cost of OpenRouter. We'll do that in the next video as well.